If I were to meet up with you on the street, what justification do you have to tell me that it is immoral to kill you?
I don't think that it is. It is the job of the government around you, the people that would oversee that type of mindset. There should be programs in place to help people with psychopathic tendencies.
Yeah, you know them killers. Just a bunch of psychopaths untethered from their government agencies. I mean, clearly the infrastructure's been in place since day one. That first little fishy with teeth that gobbled his brother was immediately dealt with by the Institute for Psychiatric Sobriety. But seriously, how is it that when a human being kills another, it is murder, but when any other living species kills another, even a member of their own species, it is merely survival of the fittest?
But what I'm saying is, how do you justify that that's a psychopathic tendency?
It's a biochemical imbalance that basically is a genetic mutation.
Sounds a lot like Aaron Ra there, Mikey.
So do you think it's wrong to kill somebody? Murder.
Yes. You want to take on the moral argument? Don't take the moral argument with me. Why would it be wrong for a social animal to behave in aberrant behavior that defies the mandates of the social society? If you have an aberrant behavior that is not conducive of the society that evolved you to be a social animal, then you are an aberration. You're not from the gene pool.
If you have an aberrant behavior and not conducive to the society that evolved him to be a social animal, you are an aberration and should be removed from the gene pool. So let's see how this logic flies in other applications, shall we? So how exactly do you escape using this logic to not imprison and exterminate homosexuals? I'm serious. Allow yourself a moment not to snort, poo-poo, and guffaw, and seriously consider this as the intellectual you claim to be. Mutation in biology is defined as a sudden departure from the parent type in one or more heritable characteristics caused by a change in a gene or a chromosome. Mutation in this sense holds the same basic meaning as aberrant. Aberrant is defined as a departing from the right, normal, or usual course, and deviating from the usual or natural type. Because homosexuality deviates from the natural type, given that both the evolutionary and Christian and any other kind of model on origins depends on the propagation of the species, and homosexuality retards this process, and it is not normal or usual, given a minority of humans engage in it, homosexuality, regardless of what your opinion of it is, on moral grounds, must be deemed aberrant behavior. Or you must refute obvious facts of life, proving that it somehow can propagate and is practiced by the majority of the human species. So, if you agree with Aaron Ra and the neo-atheists, how are you able to apply their logic to murderers and not to imprisoning and or exterminating homosexuals while maintaining consistency? Or doesn't that matter?
If the majority of human beings on this planet say something is moral, is it therefore moral?
What? What's that you say? Yeah, I hear you, bro. I hear you. Loud and clear.